Good morning. Must be good afternoon. Yeah. I'm Kazuo Yano. I came from Tokyo Women's Medical University in Japan. And co-author is Professor Masayuki Yamato. You can see the right side on the slide. Today, we will talk about regulation of allogeneic human cell and tissue product as biomaterials. Because human cell and tissue product belong to relatively new class of medical product. Therefore, limited information is available on the classification and pre-market approval of that product in the US, in the European Union, and Japan. For our study, we received review report from website of US Food and Drug Administration, FDA. General meaning of the words changes with time. The definition of biomaterial also changes. According to William Dictionary of Biomaterial, the biomaterials were defined as a material intended to interface with biological system to evaluate, treat, augment, or replace any tissues, organ, or function of the body. Currently, biomaterials are defined substances that have been engineered to take a form which alone, a part of a complex system, are used to direct by control of interaction with component of system. The course of any therapeutics or diagnostic procedure in human or veterinarian medicine. So biomaterial include engineered tissues, cells, organ, and even virus also include. This slide shows the approval human cell and tissue product in Japan, the US, and EU as of July 31st this year, 2015. In Japan, 2 products, and in the US, 15 products were approved. In the EU regulation regarding advanced therapy medicinal product, I should abbreviate to ATMP, was issued for central market authorization in 2007. After 2007, 5 products were approved. Here is more detailed information. In Japan, all approved products were allogeneic, autologous HCTP. In the US, 4 products were autologous HCTP and 11 products were allogeneic HCTPs. So, out of 11 allogeneic HCTP, 6 are skin-related products, and 5 products are cord blood-related products. Then, you can see the yellow bar. That's in the US. That indicates 7 products. So, must be 1 product autologous product. After 2007, in the EU, 4 products are autologous HCTP, and 1 product was gene therapy product. In this year, the first stem cell product, which is generic name Horocora, was approved on March 2nd this year, 2015. This is the outline of our presentation. At first, we will talk about regulation of HCTP. Second part is pre-market approval of HCTPs. The pre-market approval will be broken down autologous HCTP, allogeneic HCTP, and gene therapy medicinal product. Today, we are going to present allogeneic HCTP only. Sorry, because allogeneic product has a great possibility to develop therapeutics for life-threatening disease or orphan disease. Our research questions are how these HCTP were approved by the regulatory authority, this time only FDA. Last was summary and conclusion. This slide shows regulation of human cell and tissue product. I should say HCTP, H is small, in Japan and US and EU. In Japan, revised Pharmaceutical Affairs Law title change to Pharmaceutical Medical Device and Other Therapeutics Product Act defined new category as regenerative medical products, which include cell tissue engineered product and gene therapy product. In the US, Public Service Act defined as a biological product in the section 350 and the control of communicable disease in the section 361. Furthermore, in the 21 CFR Code of Federal Regulation, Title 1271 defines the human cells, tissues, cellular tissue-based product. I should say HCTP, H is large character. In the section 21 CFR 1271-20, HCTP are regulated as drugs, medical devices, and biological product under the section 350 of the PHS Act. In Europe, EU, ATMP regulation define advanced therapy medical product, which includes somatic cell medical product, tissue engineered product, and gene therapy medical product. Let's move to allogeneic HCTP, mostly somatic cell therapy product. Transcyte in 1997, Apligraft in 1998, composite culture scheme, Orcell and Dermagraft in 2001 were approved as medical device in the US. But GeneTwit in 2012 was approved as biologic in the US. This slide shows the indication of allogeneic HCTP. The indication of Transcyte and Orcell was for treatment burn wound. The indication of Apligraft and Dermagraft were treatment of skin ulcer or diabetic foot ulcer. The indication of composite culture scheme was for treatment of mitten hand deformity due to recession, dystrophy, epidermolysis bullosa. The indication of GeneTwit was surgically created vascular wound bed in the mucogingival condition. We download the review report such as summary of safety and effective data of medical device from FDA website, and we reviewed them. This scheme shows regulatory action of allogeneic HCTPs. You can see green bar. That indicates the product on the market. The clinical trial, all products except GeneTwit were conducted, and they were approved as medical device. GeneTwit same product as Apligraf, but the indication was changed to vascular wound bed in the gum. After submit to PMA, pre-market approval application dossier, the sponsor had to change application system to BLA, that's biologic license application, to get approval as biologic. Because assigned jurisdiction for HCTP changed to CBER, Center for Biological Evaluation and Research, on March 24, 2005. This slide shows typical safety and efficacy evaluation of allogenic HCTPs. The clinical data of Transcyte were pilot study with 10 patients, 2 pivotal study with 66 patients and 11 patients, and emergency use with 2 patients. Out of 6 allogenic HCTP, 5 products are evaluated as pivotal clinical trial with investigational device or comparator such as control treatment to confirm safety and efficacy. This slide shows clinical study for all allogenic products. 5 products out of 6 were conduct randomized control clinical trial as pivotal study. So conducting RCT, randomized control trial, enable allogenic product to evaluate safety and effective during pre-market approval review. Right now, some questions are coming up. Why? Most of products are conducted as RCT, randomized control trial. One of the reasons is here, statistical guidance that was issued 1996 by Center for Device and Radiological Health, CDRH, FDA. Many manufacturers who would like to conduct clinical trial know that this guideline and conduct many RCT, randomized control study, as pivotal study. This slide shows adverse event report for dermagraft and apligraft. 73 reports, including death, adverse event, and malfunction regarding dermagraft TC, and Transcyte. That's 3 of the same product, but a different indication were submitted. Otherwise, 13 reports regarding apligraft and graft scheme were submitted. Here is Here is recall number. That's me 16. Okay. The recall occurred 2 products, apligraft and dermagraft. In apligraft was 6 times. Furthermore, according to review report of GeneTwit, which is same product and different indication, recall of apligraft occurs 8 more times. The FDA CBER's reviewer mentioned 14 times of recall were not so many times than biologics. This slide shows pre-market application approval supplement were very important regulatory action for allogenic HCTP during on the market, because supplying new cell line to manufacture meet to definition of manufacture process changes. For apligraft, 68 PMA supplement was submitted, and 15 manufacture process changes, including 21 new cell lines needed. For the time Dermagraft, 21 PMA supplements were submitted and 10 manufacture process change needed. We can summarize these products that 5 allogenic HCTPs out of 6 were approved as medical device, and other one is biologics. Due to jurisdiction of HCTPs transferred to CBER, Biological Evaluation and Research, from CDRH, Center for Device and Radiological Health, GeneTwit have to change pre-market approval application into biological license application. 5 products were conducted CRT as medical device using a statistical guidance. Adverse events were reported 73 times for Dermagraft and 30 times for Apligraft. Recall were voluntarily conducted 14 times for Apligraft and 11 times for Dermagraft. PMA holder, that same meaning market authorization holder, was submitted PMA supplement 68 times for Apligraft and 20 times for Dermagraft. The most of reason manufacturing changing, including cell line change. We conclude this presentation. Since allogenic cell source would enable produce large-scale lot of product, having well-controlled quality with lots of product, they can be established a good business model that bring profit. In the future, it's widely expected various kind of allogenic human cell and tissue product would be on the market. Thank you very much for paying attention. If you have any question for us, we are happy to answer your question. Thank you. Okay.
Firstly, I sort of noticed a slide that was up there, and there was reference to deaths.
Oh yeah.
Associated deaths. Were those associated with products, or were they associated with the underlying condition for which the patient was treated?
Oh.
These are probably very severe burns and skin disorders. Do you have any information about those? That's one.
Uh-huh.
And the second was, there was a number of recalls that were made during the period of time. Do you know if those were associated with any adverse effects that happened, or not? Sorry, if you have the answers, that would be great, but if not, I understand that you may not have the data.
Yeah, okay, all right. First of all, I should answer the recall. Here is a recall number, but you can see that recall classification 2 and 3, not related to human health problem. Just find out the process, some infection for the product. That's all. Then move to other question, adverse event reporting regarding death. Yeah, that's good question. Well, most of deaths relate to burn wound, severe. So, but some of adverse event means death relate to product, but I couldn't think so. Yeah, One report says that report related to product. Doctor said, but not so much. Uh-huh. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.